taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Brought down to the 32, so a good job by the returner there. To throw, it's Simpson. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Huskers are in the red zone. Here comes the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass not complete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on third and 9. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. To throw, it's Raiola. Pass rush closing in. And he's hit well as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. On the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. One play coming up. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
To throw, it's Raiola. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Drop over the middle, it's Hunter. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw again. Here's the target, and it's complete. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Alabama.
The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back. It's Raiola. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here.
Returner is tackled down at the 17. And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Deep ball back to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Crosses the 10. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but important takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. On the ground, keeps Johnson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Cornhuskers will crank up the tempo. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Now the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Using his legs, it's Washington. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st. 2nd down after that previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
And he's got it again. Was wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now at 25. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. First down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Cornhuskers trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Send the back in motion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He makes the grab. He's tackled right after the catch. Wow, the offense really threatened. First and goal at the 5. The Huskers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down. That should just about do it for this first half of play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense tackles him on what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Now from the 25. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This time it's complete.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the grab along the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it is a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And that's good enough for first down.
And the Huskers moving quickly down the field here. Quick throw, the catch is made. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Caught. Completion. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The Cornhuskers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab by the receiver. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Huskers are in the red zone now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And that will give them the lead now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why his team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Muscles past the defender. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right side on the toss. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the same runner's got it again. As the first down is still going. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchdown and start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's Wyola. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. New set of downs after that completion. Ball handed to the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Cornhuskers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff heading left. The back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. The defense will spend their 2nd time out here to make some adjustments. The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Raiola. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Huskers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
The PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Miller. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Touchdown, tied. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down 1 and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
But they still need this crucial PAT to tie the game. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Design quarterback run. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking for some space. It's Miller. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Trying for a pick six to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game